the table.
I don't want to have a half a Caroline. I want to have
okay.
the whole...
You got to get all that cheetah in there, right?
Enchilada.
I forgot that I was going to be on camera today. That's maybe not the best thing to wear on camera.
Cool.
But yeah.
I'm all right with it. Yeah. All right. We are recording. Mics are on. You're here. We are here at the 2018 CUNA GAC with Caroline Willard, Cornerstone Credit Union League President and CEO?
Yes,
That is awesome.
Yes, it's such a great job. It's so fun. It's really fun to be a GAC in this role.
Yeah, so how is that? How's the new, it's still kind of semi-new, I guess, a little bit?
Semi-new. I'm still like a toddler. I'm still measuring it in months. It's been about 10 months. And so I'm learning. I came last year and I was in sort of a dual role. I had been named as the credit union or as the league CEO, but I hadn't started the job. Okay. So was sort of, in a shadow role, but this year I'm really out there, and we brought a big delegation. We've got 230 people here from our 3 states, from Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Texas.
Texas always does things big, so
right, and we brought our friends. Arkansas and Oklahoma are here too. Yep. So it's cool. I was attending our own legislative briefing yesterday, and it's just exciting to see people who are engaged and energized, and they can't wait to get to the Hill. Yeah. Obviously, they're enjoying the conference too. The content has been fabulous this year.
Yep.
But we've got a message to take, to the Hill about regulatory reform, and certainly, data breach is an issue for us. We're looking at ADA website litigation. A lot of things that are on our mind.
Yeah, that's a really hot one, the whole ADA thing.
Oh, my goodness.
I've talked to a number of people about that.
Oh, my goodness.
How is it affecting Texas? Or
well,
is it?
We're outraged, frankly.
I think a lot of people are.
Frankly, we are. And, what we're doing is we're helping credit unions, certainly with education and what they can do to improve their websites. And, those are table stakes. We've got to make sure people know how to maybe avoid trouble. But should they get a demand letter, or worse yet, should they be sued, what can we do to help? And so last week with CUNA, we actually filed an amicus brief on behalf of one of our credit unions who's being sued. And our brief states that the plaintiff doesn't have any standing. They're not really someone who could be eligible for membership in that credit union anyway.
That's the thing that I'm hearing too.
Yeah, and it's just considering all of the good things that credit unions can do in their communities, to be distracted by something like this is just a shame.
I know, it's such I can get on my soapbox, but I totally agree with you.
Yeah,
totally agree with you. Actually, Tom,
support candidates who are credit union friendly, and they're not red, they're not blue, they're purple. They just love credit unions.
They're credit union.
Yeah,
that's it. Yeah.
So we're raising money in that way.
Oh, good for you.
It's just bottom line is, this is a perfect place to engage with a whole lot of members in a short amount of time.
Little bit.
Yes.
Little bit. 5,200 of them. That is for sure. So are there any industry trends or issues? We just talked about ADA a little bit. Are there any other trends or issues that you guys are talking about here? What's the buzz in the hallways, perhaps, that you're talking about?
There's an ongoing drumbeat, and we always have to be vigilant about protecting our tax exemption. I mean, I don't ever want to say that that's obvious. It's not obvious. We've got to continue to fight, and I think we got lucky this last year. The fact that we were not swept up in tax reform, that they didn't.
No doubt.
Yeah, but then Orrin Hatch goes and writes a letter to Chairman McWaters, and here we are.
And there's some letters coming back at him, from what I hear.
Yes, there are. Yes, there are. And so, that got our attention. And so I think we have to continue to keep that message in front of those who are elected to serve us.
Yeah.
And so, pretty important that we do that. Data breach, data security, having come from the payment side, I'm
You're very
especially, keen on that issue. So, there's a lot going on. It's all about making a better operating environment for credit unions. So, it's bottom line.
How is it seeing your old comrades?
From co-op.
Yeah, from co-op. I bet it's kind of fun.
It is so fun.
Stop by and say hi and stuff like that.
I do, and they invited me to their event tonight.
That was nice of them.
I mean, they're so gracious, and I sat and had a cup of coffee with one of my former coworkers earlier. I mean, the industry is small enough, and by the way, they are a partner of Cornerstone Credit Union League.
Cool.
So, so we do still have a lot of contact with them, and I was starting to say the industry is small enough, the movement is strong enough, small enough that. We got to stay friends.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Well, I keep calling it GAC, the big family reunion.
It is.
Because we all kind of gather, we pack up our suitcases and all that type of stuff and come here and go, how's it going? Big hugs and all that type of stuff.
We're huggy people.
Crazies are very huggy people. Well, I'm sure you got a lot to do on your plate. I'm going to ask you one more question. I'm kind of asking everybody.